Well, season's greetings, everyone. It's me.
Who?
It's
what?
me.
It's what?
It's me, Nick Michalak, and the festive Steve Frazier.
Ho, ho, ho!
Oh. And today, guys, we are giving you a commentary track for Silent Night and Deadly Night, the unrated version from the Scream Factory Blu-ray. But it's had a few other unrated releases before that, but this would be the best version to have in terms of the picture quality.
I've never seen this in
and other
HD.
stuff. So,
I'm excited.
Well, the unrated stuff is spliced in from standard def sources, so it's going to stand out a little bit.
Okay.
But it's much better than the theatrical, which I just watched last night. So, guys, subtitles turned on to follow along with us. We'll give you a countdown to sync up. So, in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Here's the.
So there, right now, if you're not watching the Screen Factory, there's a little disclaimer about the way they put together the transfer. So I'll prompt you again once it gets past this. If you're not watching, if you're watching an older version, I'll prompt you. All right, play.
What a creepy goddamn song.
Yeah.
And I realized that, Black Christmas was kind of Christmas themed, but none of them actually had somebody dressed as Santa going around killing people.
Didn't necessarily need to be set at Christmas.
Right.
To have his... Right.
The music already is eerie as hell. I think this was like banned in, X number of countries and...
Well, I don't know about banning. Well, first off, this came out at the same time as Elm Street, the original Elm Street in '84.
Linnea Quigley. And
obviously, the controversy got up because everyone got all twisted up because all these pretentious fuckers and whatnot talking about, oh, we gotta protect Santa for the kids. Well, it's an R-rated fucking movie. Why do you care about your 8-year-old seeing this movie and being tainted with a killer Santa? Just got all this like Parents Television Council, as we'd get later on in the 90s.
Right.
That type of people. Like the people who protested Dogma for Kevin Smith. We haven't seen the movie. We don't know what the actual context of the movie is. We're just upset by the idea of the movie.
All the people that claimed backwards satanic messages on records.
Yeah.
And that
ilk, yeah. And so the big thing is, okay, this gets released by TriStar Pictures, which at the time is owned by Coca-Cola.
Oh.
And, they always have that Santa ad at Christmas time. And
right,
it was a big type of thing. Well, once everyone starts getting all up and hollered and stuff like that, especially those jackasses Siskel and Ebert, who are really fucking snobs about the whole thing, saying, all you people who made this film, you made it with blood money. As if they're like some kind of cartel gang or whatnot.
I was going to say, is it a mafia?
Going around and slashing people's heads
off. The Colombo family out of New York?
Because they're so up in their own shit about this crap. Like they did with Friday the 13th and Shame on You, Betsy Palmer, and giving anyone's fucking addresses out so you can write them hate mail. Get up off your shit. But as all that stuff goes on, the studio gets skittish about everything and pulls it from the theater after 2 weeks. And then just obviously makes a whole bunch of money on home video because now you've made a whole big stink about it. Everyone wants to go fucking check this out, and they can do it a lot easier at the video store probably than they could sneak it into the theater.
Right.
Without being carded.
This kid is adorable. And this scenery, I don't know where they filmed this, but the mountains in the background. Okay, that makes sense.
Because I guess they were getting up towards about February to start shooting it, and everything started melting, so they had to start getting up on things fast and had to resolve some behind-the-scenes contract stuff quickly. That's definitely Utah.
Yeah, it looks Utah-ish.
Utah's either flat or mountainous.
I've never been there.
As far as I'm aware.
Good 80s station wagon. So many good movies in the 80s featured a station wagon. Oh, Utah. Give me 2. Remember the simpler times when things were just called mental facilities?
Facility. Just simple and inoffensive.
Love this guy. Love this guy.
He was actually in Back to the Future. He's the guy who bred all the pine trees that Marty runs into the barn with.
Oh,
yeah, he's the guy
okay.
with the shotgun. Old man Peabody. Breed pine trees.
Man, this looks great in HD, by the way.
I was very impressed watching this, yeah. It's a lot of detail. And I mean, there's little speckles here and there, but, man.
Great question. That's such a great kid question.
He almost grows the beard a little bit more. He looks like Santa anyway.
I was gonna say he does look a little like Santa. I dig the cartoon Santa and reindeer up on the wall.
Okay,
like that's such a
yeah.
Those that Christmas tree that's on the desk there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's folded up and you undo it around and. Grandpa's faking it. That's creepy, right?
Creepy old grandpa.
Like, aren't you already afraid of him? I'm scared.
Yeah.
That kid is so cute.
Oh.
He's got a good bathrobe on. Pajamas and robe.
If you're retired, if you're in the mental facility,
right? I mean,
you gotta get dressed.
He does look like Santa. He kind of talks like Dr. Loomis a little bit.
In the later films, when he's getting a little raspy and horsed out, screaming about evil and damnation.
I mean, you've got this kid who's like 6,
roughly, yeah.
7, 6, and 5 maybe, and
fucking psycho grandpa.
Psycho grandpa telling him be afraid of Santa. And then, oh my God, it's so good.
That just clenched up my hands. My knee here. It's too much.
And you said you had only seen this one time prior to...
Oh yeah, like 20 years ago on VHS. Where the whole thing was like, okay, I didn't know as much about the backstory about why it was controversial, so I rented it and watched it like, just a regular old slasher movie. There's nothing in the film. It's not like it's a cannibal holocaust or some shit, you know?
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, really, it's, about the idea of Santa being a bad person.
Right. When it's not actually... It's someone dressed up as Santa.
Right.
It's not actual Santa Claus.
Exactly. I mean, the real Santa would never rape a woman on the highway.
Oh, Christ.
Just saying. So good. What was I gonna say? Oh, the VHS. It was one of those giant, giant box.
The big box.
And the imagery of the Santa arm holding the an axe coming out of the chimney is
it's fabulous.
I mean, it's one of the more iconic imagery for a VHS box, and it only ever came in the big box, like the porn box, right?
Yes. They want to put the extra emphasis on it. We did.
Yeah.
I mean, Wikipedia says it cost about $750,000. Garnered only about $2.5 million after they pulled it so quick.
God, there's so many good things in here. The TV guide, the Kodiak dip, Lay's potato chips. All of the cigarettes are all facing. Visa MasterCard gets a little love. Oh, damn. Those are generic potato chips.
Yes, they are.
But... Jesus. Right in the head. $1.99 for a 6-pack of Pepsi.
Whew. Seen that price in a long time.
Coke is it. 6-pack of cans, also $1.99.
They put their own...
And the Sinclair gas station, the dinosaur, yeah.
Coke put their own product placement in there. Surprised there's not more Coca-Cola in this movie.
I imagine they'd want to stay away from...
Yeah.
Now, I had never heard this song.
I don't think I've heard this thing anywhere else.
So I always thought this was an original, but then they have him like playing it on the radio and stuff. So I don't know.
As we've worked many Christmas retail seasons.
Oh boy.
Same 6 songs.
Over and over and
50 different versions of the same 6 songs.
And over.
Oh God.
I mean, he's terrified. How awesome is that? I mean, the fact that the kid is already scared.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to be good parents.
Right.
Like, this is terrifying.
Yeah.
And little Ricky is crying. Little Ricky, who they base the entire sequel on.
We won't be getting there.
No. Well, it's a 90-minute movie, and it's a 45-minute clip show recapping this one. Which was the thing back then. Oh, they got him right in the head.
I should make it easy. I can just resplice the
right.
commentary.
We only have to shoot 40 minutes.
We only have to record half a commentary.
Yeah, it could go real quick. I mean, there is some story to it, but at the same time...
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
So, I saw this when I was a kid. And... Man, was my mom upset that I watched this at my dad's house. I have a feeling, I don't know if she was more upset about the Santa issue or if it was all the tits, because she's got tits, Linnea Quigley's got her tits out. I think it was just a combination of all the above. But I mean, how scary is Santa in the road? It's What a great setup. What a great setup. So this is 3 years later. Utah loves just these buildings with a sign on the side. Just explains what's inside.
Slap a sign.
Slap a sign. No students allowed. And then you get nuns, who are also awful. And I do kind of buy that this is the same boy. Like, I think the casting is pretty good.
Yeah. Hair is terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking ratty-ass mop he's got going on.
It's good, right? And I don't know a lot about nunnery, but Mother Superior is the generic name given to the head nun wherever they are. Is that correct?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know shit.
Okay. I like this woman's accent. Whatever it is, it's...
she's French-American. Lilyan Chauvin. Chauvin. Something like that. Somewhere on that range.
How could you not know anything about it? It's only been 3 years. He was like 5 or 6. I have so many memories from when I was 5-ish. I feel like this is a great social commentary on religion in general. Right here. You know, the movie does have kind of some pacing issues.
Yeah.
In that it's, you know, we talk about the 3 acts, and we talk about, you know, that kind of thing. And this is kind of 3...
broken up in a little different way.
Yeah, it's 3 acts, but it's 3 different acts.
Because I'd almost say, like, the parents getting killed is almost be like an end of an act 1.
Correct.
But this doesn't feel like it gets into act 2 until he's in grown-up form.
Right.
So we're almost kind of like...
Right, because...
in this weird limbo between the two of them.
Yeah, it's... I mean, from a screenplay standpoint, we're in act 2 right now.
Yeah.
But from a stage play production...
It's a second first act, almost.
Yeah. It's weird. Yeah, this kid not as cute, but I do buy it that it's the same.
Yeah.
He's got a little mullet started there.
Yeah, like I said, not even for the time it said 74. No.
His little brown plaid is very 74.
Sure. Yeah.
What are these boots he's got on? Good Lord. I want that scarf really bad. It's right out of Rent.
Uh-huh.
That is almost identical to the wardrobe scarf that Anthony Rapp wore in Rent. Mm. They painted the wainscoting the same color as the top. I don't know. It's weird. Everything's weird. The 70s are weird. I guess it's not the exact same color, but it feels like it. Mm. And what do you see here?
I'm not sure whether the whole idea of peeking through the keyhole works, because it's never worked from my experience.
Well, right, because there's stuff in there. Mm. Oh, there's another tit.
Yeah.
Gentle caress. I think that was the man's ass there. Hard to say. The squeezing. I don't... yeah.
There's no thrusting.
Just like Mama. Yeah, they weren't actually at coitus yet. Yeah. They were still in the foreplay. And I like that she's just gonna beat them both right there. Talk about a boner killer. hit with a belt.
Well, it depends on your disposition.
I suppose that's true. That's true. William.
Of course, later on in the film, I don't think there's any other teenagers at this location. At this orphanage. They just wrote in 2 teenagers having sex, despite the fact that it's either all the nuns or all these kids.
See, I kind of thought that it was another nun and like a boyfriend or something. But that's how I always took it, but I could be wrong.
I don't know.
But she starts whipping him. Maybe not. Maybe you filthy devil could be anybody.
Yeah.
Just like Grandpa said. Mm-hmm. Punishment is good.
She almost rules by fear in this whole thing.
Yeah. It's I mean, that's kind of how religion works, right?
Get away with this stuff.
Oh God, no!
It gets worse later.
You couldn't even be the kid's mom and do that.
Oh no!
You ever get hit with a belt?
No.
No, me either. My grandpa took it off a couple times in a threatening manner, but it never hit us with it. He may have got my cousin Matt a time or two. Yogi Bear game.
Yahtzee.
I remember him taking it off, but I don't think I ever got strapped like that. Jack in the Box is creepy. There's a kind of a Chuck E. Cheese precursor there. Man, I want to play the Yogi Bear game. I like that they had the brother character, here also.
Yeah.
Ricky, I think his name is. That was a good fall, by the way, on the pavement there.
Yeah.
That's probably hard to do because that's the actual actor. Like it wasn't a stunt double. No. I like his little seafoam green pants. Oof. Terrifying. Time to the bed.
More stuff you can't get away with now.
More BDSM here. You get that. You get the belt. There's Jesus on the wall. That same picture that everybody has in their house. Exact same one. Well, not me. Not my house, but those people that are into Jesus. Password. That's a fun game.
I couldn't help watching this. Like, someone be arrested off of this shit today.
Well,
trapping the kid down like this. Yeah, that's.
They are orphans, so really, who's going to say anything?
Just say. That's.
Well, me too.
That's child abuse now.
Isn't everything?
No.
Oh, there is a kid back there on the stairs. That's the fucker, isn't it? No, that's not him. That's not him. Look at the stockings with a piece of tape on them with the names.
Oh, come on. You cheap fuckers.
What a schlock operation we have going on. Yeah, beat him up. Give him a present. It's just like an abusive husband, right?
Yeah, this lady,
you beat him up,
no good.
Right? You beat him up and then give you a gift to say I'm sorry and you're actually worth something.
Oh yeah, this is bad. This is bad, real bad.
Yeah, she's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, she's the real villain here, right?
Oh, yeah, straight up.
I mean, Santa Claus, whatever, but...
He needs a fucking therapist, not a nun. He's gonna whip him with a belt. Force him to sit on the lap of Santa here. I mean, look at this. This is just horrible.
Hey, there's a Steve.
No. There
punch Santa right in the mouth. I love it. The kid with that kid there. Oh, it was Ricky. Ricky that opened his mouth.
Uh-huh. Oh,
bloodied his nose.
Bloody.
So good. This music is actually really creepy.
Uh-huh.
It's like a weird moccasin he's got on there. And then the freeze frame. And that's the end of what, the first third.
Yeah, it is wonky.
And they're trying to, this is Sister Margaret here.
10 years later.
She hasn't aged 10 minutes.
No. Fuck no.
So this store portion is like the next third of the movie.
It's almost like the film is more in like unequal 4 parts.
Hello. Now, is he saying that because he's hot or because he's just a strong boy that can work in the stockroom?
Probably, hopefully.
And I love this like cheesy music.
Oh,
montage. There's some great stuff in here. Operation G.I. Okay.
That cheap ass G.I.
This
Joe.
Background.
God.
Batman.
Those cheap ass fucking costumes, man.
That was the 70s, though.
That shit wouldn't. Oh, it's the 80s now. It's 84.
Oh, present day, so to speak.
They jumped 10 years, yes.
Little Tykes was a thing. Yep. Matchbox. Oh, this would have been nominated or could have been nominated because it's an original song in the middle of the movie. What's he got there? J&B, sure. Milk. Oh yeah, okay. There's a Jabba the Hutt up there. Oh God, there's some great stuff in here. Smurf Ahoy game, awesome. So good. Twister and Popeye. God damn it, I love it. Merry Christmas. That's a great Santa, by the way. That's a great drawing. And I love his reaction.
Mm-hmm. Song, man. I'm trying to figure out who was nominated for Best Original Song that year.
1984?
I'm looking for it. Almost there.
All right.
Keep having to figure out which annual event it was. I have to play some guessing games.
Right.
It's the 57th.
I'm just curious now.
Need to know.
Is it... okay, so I understand from a production point of view, you paint all the windows, right?
Yeah.
So that you can be inside and not have to deal with what's going on outside.
Sure.
However, from a business point of view, you can't see outside the window. Like, I understand painting the windows, but you have to be able to see if people are like approaching.
Mm-hmm.
little Guido here in the stockroom foreman. What kind of work have you been doing?
He's been sitting around his desk the whole time.
Yeah, he was reading some kind of magazine. A Rolf? There was a Rolf doll.
Huh.
Oh, what a great reaction. Like, I think this is tremendous. They didn't wait too long. You know what I mean? Like, he's only been here at the store for, a few minutes. He's already having a reaction. That's great. Has this guy ever done anything else?
Nothing that I'm aware.
Is he even still alive?
Familiar. Oh yeah, he was on the documentary on the disc.
Okay. I wonder if he ever does the convention circuit. What is that? Like, supposed to be... It's like a duck there on the left, that yellow thing? Weird. He's like sweaty and... Oh boy. What is this now? It's a hairy ass. Is this him?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this is his daydream sequence, right? Again, no... this is just the precursor. A lot of heavy petting. It must be really hard to do like a nude scene like this.
Okay, it looks like in 1984 the Academy Award nominations for Best Original Song were from Ghostbusters, 2 from Footloose, Phil Collins' Against All Odds, and one by Stevie Wonder for The Woman in Red.
Okay.
I Just Called to Say I Love You.
Oh, yeah. That's what won, right?
Yeah.
I Just Called to Say I Love You?
Yeah.
God, what a great song.
I mean, these are all good songs. Ghostbusters, Footloose, Let's Hear It for the Boy, Against All Odds. I mean, they're good songs.
Those are all great songs.
Still.
Footloose, oh man. Yeah, yeah. What are you gonna build the Lego set? There's a Stuff Your Face. I don't remember that game. Why would she say one of the employees? Why wouldn't she just say, like, Steve?
Yeah, Joseph or something.
Right.
Whatever the case is. Why does Mrs. Claus not get enough respect, you know? Come on.
Well, yeah, I mean, happy wife, happy life.
Yes.
You gotta... I can't even imagine what...
You think Santa lifts a finger the other 364 days a year he's sitting on his fucking sleigh with looking for a beer?
That toy is called Squirt, Squirt, Squirt the Animals.
Criminy.
There's another Pepsi that he's got there.
He's got some cowboy boots on.
But it's been weeks now.
Well, he's been here for actually a couple, because they said it was spring of '84 or whatnot. So he's been here like 6 months. Is he wearing the exact same?
Well, yeah. I mean, he hasn't changed clothes. He just wears
the exact same flannel.
Right. They filmed this on the same day.
XL.
Hey, do you want me to change? Nah, you're good. See, wouldn't it have made more sense for him to play Santa?
I'm sure the guy he's a curmudgeonly motherfucker. He don't want to do that shit.
He's not curmudgeonly. He's jolly.
I don't know.
I mean, it's better for the story if you put Billy.
Yeah.
I'm just flabbergasted that they would paint over the entire store window. Please stop.
Yeah, the actor,
Mousetrap.
Yeah, the actor playing the older version. Not a lot of credits after this. Just TV roles for the next 10 years or something.
Oh, that's good.
That's about it.
Severely punishing. Oh God, that's great. God, Mousetrap was one of my favorite games as a kid. Yeah, one outfit, Andy.
Yeah. The blue belt.
It's so interesting that a tiny store like that would have somebody dedicated just to the stockroom. Because we both work in retail environments where I'm sure that you don't have people at your company that work just the stockroom, right?
No.
Everybody works.
If there was, that's where I would be.
Everybody works the stockroom and everybody works the floor.
Everyone works everything.
Yeah, that's just the way it works.
There we go.
That's it. I will say, though, that he has entirely too much product left.
Oh, God,
for it being Christmas Day.
No.
I mean, I guess it's a toy store, so...
Still, everything's fully stocked. Including the Snoopy there.
It's a great Snoop. Hula hoops? That Smurf game, man. Man. He's probably never had a drink in his life.
Well, I'm sure that's the case, yeah.
That guy's got a good charisma.
Yeah, he's good.
Rub-a-dub Dolly. There seems to be no rhyme or reason to any of these toys. They're just kind of...
There's a Masters of the Universe Castle Grayskull.
I think I had one of those.
I think it would probably catch a good money on eBay these days.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to see if there's one right now. I'm going to look. I'm going to look it up.
Cowboy Boots is putting the moves on.
I found that exact one. Somebody's selling for $9.99. Oh, with $85 shipping.
Mother, you fucker.
I was gonna say it's only $10. I mean, there's some people that are selling them, with $25, $30 shipping, but $48 shipping. So I think ultimately they're going for around $100. One has $87 with 15 bids with $30 shipping, so it's $107. Anyway, sorry.
Mr. Sims is loaded up now.
All right. Oh, Drunky Sims. Got it. Sorry, I digressed into eBay for a second. See, oh my God, it's so good! Isn't it so good?
See, here's some.
Oh yeah, the dark grain
video master unrated shit.
Yeah, it looks terrible, but and I understand why this little sequence was cut out. You know, the line about you remember what Santa does on Christmas Eve, and he just says, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. What are they going to go fornicate in the back, like in Chopping Mall? They're going to go to find him a couch somewhere and.
But yeah, it does feel more like better. Like, okay, don't you remember what Santa does on Christmas Eve, and you hard cut out of the whole thing. It feels like it's a better pacing
with
structure.
The extras in.
Without it.
Without it, okay.
Almost, yeah.
Like, because the line "Go get 'em" is, I don't know. It's got a little extra. Adds a little extra layer.
Yeah.
My dick. Oh no. Well, probably.
She's all right looking.
Yeah.
She's sweet.
Yeah, she's much more my type than some of the supermodels. Here they are singing the song again. That I'm sure just reminds him of murder. I'm curious, we'll have to see in the credits if this song was written before this movie. Like if it, because I'd argue that that's a better song for Best Picture nomination, or Best Original Song. Nobody makes a good new Christmas song anymore.
Oh, God, no. It's all the same old shit recycled. I mean, this edit bit works nice, just having a little suspense to it. Him zoning out and everything.
Employees only. Just slap a sign on the door.
I don't know why you'd have Halloween costumes up at Christmas time.
No. I mean, look at all these these boxes here.
Boxes.
Like, you gotta unload that shit. Open it up. Put the stuff out. Catchword, along with password. I'm not familiar with catchword. What does that say? Barbie house.
Reading on the art direction. Oh.
Just get her titties flopping there. You goddamn bitch. Yeah, just like Mom and Santa back in the day. Great reaction. I mean, on the whole, this is a great premise. I mean, there's a lot of titties and a lot of Santa being bad.
Yeah. It's a lot more psychological build than most slasher films tend to go with.
It's almost all psychological build.
Right, particularly because you're seeing everything from the perspective of the actual killer, who's also... It's such an interesting path to go on because, okay, you're setting him up as the victim and the sympathetic figure and the traumatized person, then he gets twisted around into being the killer of the film. That's not typically what you would see.
Combined with the iconic Santa Claus being a killer.
Right.
Which is also not something you would see. And here's the official, break, right?
Yeah.
which, if you look at the timestamp, it's 45 minutes, which is
right.
almost exactly your midpoint.
Yeah, this was a little behind it. Because the one's 125 with the version, so. But still.
But, still not bad that, I would call his first kill being a decent midpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah. The close-ups on his face are so great.
Yeah, because apparently the actress who plays the Mother Superior, she was actually an acting coach in Los Angeles, and actually helped him out throughout the production to improve, because he didn't have much acting experience.
Makes sense. That's a He-Man, whatever it is.
Battle Cat. Yeah.
That's whatever that is that's hanging. It almost looked like a dream catcher or something, which is weird, but. Oh yeah, slicer. Right up the middle. Like, what is that thing? Is it a kite? Could it be a kite?
Maybe,
Did they put some makeup on him for this role of Santa? He's wearing a little rouge, maybe?
Maybe a little bit something, yeah.
Let's get shit-faced. Can you imagine any employer in today's age...
Oh, hell no.
Even having a drink at work, let alone a company Christmas party on Christmas, in the store, everybody drunk.
Fuck all, no.
I mean, what a different time it was in 1984. And it's only 10:30 at night. When did the store close? I guess probably 5 or 6 on Christmas Eve. He's kind of overacting a little bit.
A little too much sloshing around, yeah.
But it's fine. Yeah. He's a happy drunk. They do that. They do that. Unlike our Santa, the first Santa, that was a mean drunk. Oh, yeah. With the little chunks in it? Awesome. Garfield, something or other back there. A lot of Garfield items. I loved Garfield. There's a Woody Woodpecker over here on the left. It's a puzzle. Okay. I loved Garfield when I was a kid.
I feel a kinship with Garfield,
Lasagna? Sleeping?
All these things. Mondays. He doesn't like Mondays.
Right. Those guys are creepy. It's a pogo stick. We gotta do Tremors. There's a pogo stick in Tremors. What's this fucking hat she's wearing?
Yeah. Sound like Mrs. Peacock or something is wearing.
Hammer's still sticking in his head. Awesome.
It's hammer time.
You can't touch this. There's Tiddlywinks up there. What a stupid game Tiddlywinks is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know we've discussed this before, but you're the one that loves an axe, right?
Yeah.
I think an axe is a great weapon.
It's very, very blunt force.
Yeah. It's intimidating.
You're not going to get nicked by an axe. You're going to get maimed.
Yeah, I mean, something's coming off of you. What?
Yeah.
It might be a finger, or it might be an arm, it might be a head. Something's leaving.
That's not the only Christmas
There's
horror.
that Rolf doll. I want that Rolf so bad.
I was going to say, it's not the only Christmas horror.
Oh, look at the Kermit. I want the Kermit.
It's not the only Christmas horror film where there's a stalking scene in a department store with old gremlins and everything.
Sure.
That's wonderful stuff in the archives.
How about Child's Play? The beginning of Child's Play.
Yes. Oh,
Toy
fabulous,
Store.
Fabulous.
Also available in the archives now.
Wasn't Christmas, but it was very wintry.
Well, no, it was Christmas though. She bought.
That was for his birthday.
Oh, you're right.
Yes. He got.
You're right.
Pants.
You're right.
She bought him pants for his birthday.
You're right. My bad. I guess because it's like cold Chicago, I always just assume it's Christmas. But you're right.
It's cold like 7 months out of the year. Right?
Yeah. The big wheel. She picked up that axe and ran with it like it didn't weigh 300 pounds. Like, axes are heavy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Get her. Get her.
Ah.
I don't know where he picked up that bow and arrow from so quickly, all of a sudden, but...
Oh, that's nice. Nice added bit to the fall. Yeah, watching the theatrical cut is like there's fucking almost no goddamn blood.
Well, right, because all of these good scenes are cut out.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not going to relock it? It really would have been better if you relocked it.
Yeah, it is very strange that it's all painted and soaped over and everything.
Like every window, right? Yeah, no. Like clearly, they were driving around and went, "Oh, here's an abandoned building or a property that's free and clear that we can use."
So he doesn't lock it so they can have this.
She's going to show up at 11 o'clock at night on Christmas Eve, looking for him. Having the Nutcracker's face open was good.
Yeah. Seems slightly odd, okay. He's been probably playing Santa for at least a couple of days at least, if not longer than that, and she only finds about right now on Christmas Eve. She's not keeping that close of a tab on him.
They kind of made it sound like
it was like the day before or something.
Right, yeah, but
that doesn't sound...
From a business standpoint, that doesn't, Here's Linnea Quigley. And there's a lot of this, like, two people just laying next to each other, touching.
Not a lot of...
Like, there's no actual sex happening.
Need some action. This Billy Zabka lookalike here.
Well, if it's a horror movie and Linnea Quigley's in it, her tits are coming out.
Straight up, man.
I think it's in her contract that she.
I don't think
she has to be nude. Because I'm pretty sure that she has been in 3 movies this is now the 3rd movie that I can think of that we've covered. Mm-hmm. And her tits have been in all 3.
Yeah.
But I am also counting the Dream Master.
Right.
Even though she wasn't credited.
But we've got another one on the slate that she'll be exposed in a much more salacious fashion.
Can't wait. Look, she just gives in.
Yeah, the wood paneling feel like, man, that's so 80s.
It's great, isn't it?
So wonderful.
Isn't it good?
And the tiger print on the wall.
2 ball in the corner pocket, he says. Oh, yeah. What a great line. He's like licking her neck. Like,
come on, man. Pants off already.
I understand kissing, but...
If you ain't hard now, you're not going to have much of a chance later.
Yeah, he wasn't really... I mean, I guess you're trying to live in the moment and, you know, take your time and, you know...
Oh, still. She's already...
Right, she's
like... She's already down to her bare...
Almost full naked.
Yeah.
And why he still has... Well, he might not be wearing underwear. It is the 80s.
Well, go for it then.
Right.
What are you waiting for, pal?
Take it out.
The action doesn't start until...
Right.
You unleash that sucker.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Through the door, it's so good. This is this is the scene that I remember the most as a kid. And one that I'm sure that my mom was upset about because, I mean, she's just naked this whole time. There's so many titties in this movie. And I know from experience, because I have friends that have kids,
sure,
and many of them are of the impression that a little violence here and there is fine,
sure,
but it's the boobs and the sex that they don't want the kid to see.
In Europe, it's almost the reverse. They don't get any fucking flash boobs on primetime television.
Right, we've talked about
middle of the fucking day. They don't give a shit.
He impales her on the moose. It's so good.
Oh, nice latex. Yeah. Theatrical version, it's fucking terrible.
It's that.
It's a terrible scene in the theatrical version. You don't get that shot. Hell no. That's the money right there.
You know who's not getting a money shot? Old boy down there on the pool table.
Oh.
Unless he's going to do it himself.
Whack it off yourself, pal. What happens when you're...
He's not good looking, by the way.
Right, well, like I say, he's like second-rate Billy Zabka here. It's like his Billy Zabka stand-in from like Karate Kid or some shit.
There's a Bob Ross painting and the Tiger King. All right.
The Tiger King, baby. I had the tiger.
That's much more topical. That was what, 82?
Yeah.
83?
82.
He didn't hear any of that going on?
He didn't fucking pay no attention to nothing.
How did he not hear anything? Notice she came upstairs
with his limp dick,
wearing no clothes, and he put on more clothes.
Now he's doing the kind of a little shivery.
Well, she wasn't even wearing...
Oh, yeah.
How did he not see her?
Boy.
So good. I mean, this is a great little scene.
Yeah. Like that recliner.
Shut up.
Just all the 80s-ness is coming back in me, man.
How many different types of paintings can one have in one house?
Oh, more.
The guy on the horse above the fireplace? Operator. Remember when you used to have to call the operator?
Ain't no fucking operator no more, man. You don't know 911?
I know that 911 existed at this point.
Yeah. Hit him with
a pine cone.
Hit him with the horse.
Kick him in the dick.
Oh.
What was that, just a double axe handle in the back? Like Barry Darso? Throw him out the window! And you know what that means?
He's all dead now. Dead. Oh, he's got a little blade.
If he'd have jumped out the window, he'd have been fine.
He got a little shard of glass through the abdomen there going through.
Should have jumped yourself, kid.
They just got an axe hanging around. Another tiger.
That was the one he threw at Linnea Quigley and missed.
Oh, okay. There's another tiger.
Yeah.
Painting there.
Double tiger. I love this imagery of the belt, the beard around his neck.
Yeah.
Killer. There's not enough killing of kids in movies.
He needs to be driving a semi-truck right now.
Well, okay. That was unintentional. Accidents are devastating. Intentional murder is great. He's got a box cutter. Bloody box cutter. It's a nice little arrangement she's got there with the winter sticks in the pot. It's not even retracted.
No.
It's got hair on the end of it. Do you see that? You can't tell that from the VHS.
No.
She's got great freckles, by the way.
Yeah.
Very cute. I like that tiger print way better than the one downstairs.
Yeah, it's a little better. Just dig this.
A lot of plants. Look at all the house plants.
I just dig this whole house, man.
Me too. Me too.
It's cozy.
I want to live there. I mean, I'd put a new door on it.
It's always like the house where you walk in and then there's steps downstairs to like the rec room or something like that.
Yeah, like a split level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Very 70s.
Yeah.
Very 70s.
Yes. There you go. The big old shard.
Shard in his nipple, shard in his head. Oh, yeah. Ford Bronco.
Oh, yeah.
Guy on the right kind of looks like Chevy Chase a little bit.
Beige Bronco. More beige. 80s was beige or neon or pastel.
Yep.
Look at this carpeting. I love the carpeting.
Yep,
Shag carpeting. It's more of this.
Daddy. She was able to identify Daddy?
Yeah.
You know what they got on them coats? A nice fur collar.
Nice fur collar, man. That's so warm.
So good. Someday one of our listeners will send me one as a Christmas gift. Nice forest green cop jacket with a fur collar. Kind of a go-to for him, right? Jump on the side of the road. Well, it's midnight on Christmas. This always felt like a last minute inserted scene.
Yeah, I was watching it. It's like, okay, a lot of the kills do feel a little sort of disconnected. They feel very episodic.
Right, like the house that he killed Linnea Quigley in has no bearing on anything. Right. It's not anybody we know.
Would have been nice if, like, second act, some of these characters kind of were in the story, and some maybe were an asshole, something like that. They have a little thread.
Well, it could have also been him saying, like, maybe looking at a map and saying, I need to go here, or giving some sort of path or direction.
Obviously, as we get into maybe 10 minutes or so from now, yeah, he's going straight back to the orphanage, but we don't have any
geography
gauge that he's actually doing that. He's just randomly roaming around town axing people.
So, yeah, I mean, having some sort of clear path. That guy's 30.
Yeah.
And so this scene feels like a total...
Right.
Like it's a whole different short story.
Right. I mean, Hour Plus is not where you really introduce characters in a long form scene like this. With Linnea,
just to have them die.
Right. With Linnea and the boyfriend, okay, it's short and sweet to get it set up, and then you get the action back in there and carnage happens.
Right. Here we've introduced 4 new people at an hour 6.
Right.
With no reason. Tell me that guy in the back's not 30 years old.
Oh, yeah. Straight out.
Like, I'd buy that he's 18.
Yeah.
19, 20, whatever.
Closer to it than this guy, yeah.
Woof. I never enjoyed that kind of sled, by the way.
Yeah.
And I love that there's sled marks there.
Yeah.
Like...
They did it about 6 times.
Right, they'd already done several takes here using that sled.
Yeah. I don't think sledding is quite as good with the hard compacted snow. You need the light, fluffy stuff to give a...
Well, I mean, any person that's ever gone sledding knows that the tube is the way to go, right?
Uh-huh.
You got to go with the inner tube. But then again, back then, hard plastic sleds are the disc, the round disc. This is probably what they had to do so many takes on.
Probably.
I mean, wouldn't it just be instant vomit?
Oh.
The head rolling down.
This guy trying to gauge the guy's reaction. Is it too much? Is it not enough? Is it good acting? Is it bad acting?
Fix your tie.
Fix your fucking straighten your goddamn tie.
Oh, we had the same comment at the same time. Courtroom, judges, men's restroom gets its own door. Recorder, clerk, treasurer, jury room, sheriff, justice of the peace, extension agent, home economist, weird, building inspector, county planner. I missed the last couple. All bad. That tie is like
just listing to the left.
Yeah, but it's also one of those. It's like a knit tie.
Yeah.
It's not even like a silk tie. It's
not proper.
It's not good. I mean, it's a decent herringbone tweed that he's got on, but
jacket's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. I don't mind the color combo either with the browns. It's just a knit tie, and if you're going to wear that tie, I mean, Christ, give it a little tug and straighten it up. The audience can't predict his next move because...
He's not had any direction. It's just random.
Is that supposed to be Ricky?
I'm not sure.
Ricky's got to be 14 probably. Now.
That's Miss Piggy.
That's a good pig. I like it. Oh, it's the puppet. Oh, there's Ricky.
Again, she hasn't aged a day.
No, it's supposed to be 10 years. I want a Miss Piggy puppet. I like having the kid take the phone off the hook, and then you get a busy signal now. That's a cute touch. He
still hasn't fixed the fucking tie. What the fuck, pal? You've had a scene break. Fix the fucking tie.
I mean, you can see that top button.
You're the fucking the fucking police captain. Have some fucking respect, some dignity.
Utah.
That's fucking Utah if I've ever seen it before. Holy shit.
It's so beautiful. I want to go there. Santa Claus killer. You're gonna like hit the cherries and the noise? There's some teenagers.
Okay.
They're about old enough to have been born from the two having sex in the last scene.
Well, maybe something.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. And if I'm not mistaken, they do...
it's a fake out, yeah.
A double. This is now the second time that they've gotten it wrong.
Christ.
These Utah police gotta go. They don't know how to dress. They don't know how to... Just murder. Straight up
murder.
The kid's got blood all over him. Just straight up murdered him. And this right here, I think, is really what they shot and killed. The police, who are here to serve and protect, have shot and killed Santa Claus
twice
in front of orphan killed children.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean
they threatened one and killed another.
That's pretty. That's pretty controversial.
They're just gonna create a whole slew of these traumatized maniacs.
Why would the ambulance be on the way? You don't call an ambulance for a dead body. You call the coroner. If you call the ambulance, you have to pay... Oh, look at this nerd. If you call the ambulance, you have to pay for the ambulance.
Yes, someone's got to pay for something.
Who wants to pay $150 for the ambulance to show up just for them to say, he's dead, call the coroner? Just call the coroner in the first place. Did he fix that tie?
I bet he hasn't.
It's probably a different day of shooting, so they didn't bother to check the continuity of the day before. Or this was the film first. It looks better. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Is that a woman?
It's hard to tell in the 80s.
Through the wreath, that's a cute little shot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that this officer would be relieved of duty or suspended pending an investigation.
Yes.
Is he wearing a lipstick? he just keeps on working. It's like nothing happened.
Yeah, he just look like he's been sucking on a
lollipop or something.
Something, yeah.
There's a dead Santa out in the front yard. You're just gonna business as usual.
God damn, it's taking them for fucking ever to get here.
Well, they're in the middle of nowhere. Have you ever been to Utah? It takes a while. It's a great building, by the way.
I mean, the ambulance got there ahead of them. The ambulance started later than they did to get there.
Is there a... on this DVD, is there a filming locations?
There is. I did not watch it.
I feel like is it a Horror's Hallowed Grounds or is it a different one?
It didn't mention the name of that. No, not the... It's just... Jack shit on it.
I feel like I've seen one before on this, and this house, this school hut or whatever it is that they use for the orphanage is still there, if I remember correctly.
There's some kind of feature on there. Okay. I don't know what it's about.
Okay. And a one. She does the old hand to the ear, like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Louder.
That's how they made her. Put her in a wheelchair and make her hard of hearing.
Makes sense to me.
Be fine.
The lock has been taken off the door. Oh wait, that's a different door. Never mind. You said they had to put down a bunch of fake snow? Or this is...
I know there was a point when they were at the doing an establishing shot for the toy store where they had to lay down fake snow and they actually had people up on the roof dropping down flakes of fake stuff to go across the camera.
To simulate the snow?
Yeah. But yeah, they were starting shooting somewhere around February, so they were losing it fairly quickly.
In here, where we live, February is like the coldest, snowiest month.
Yeah.
You know, we think, oh, it's Christmas. That's when we want the snow.
Right.
Because it's pretty. Mm-hmm. And then we forget that January and February are the bad months.
We don't tend to get much snow in December.
No. What is this building that he's in? Do we know?
I think that... I think the location was not on the same location as the orphanage. I think they had to cheat it a little bit, and then it's a kind of weird boiler room thing. Looks like a giant furnace of some kind. Yeah.
Boiler rooms were hot in '84.
So Toni, flaming it up.
That's right. That guy knows how to wear a tie.
He's got a good cop look. The mustache helps.
The fur hat helps.
Yeah. Punish.
Well lit. I like the lighting.
Yeah. Nice camera move here too. The blackness.
Straight down the cellar, yeah. Awesome.
Nicely done.
Punish. What a beautiful location.
Yeah. The kids are getting a little tired.
None of those kids were actually mouthing the words.
They ain't getting into this shit no more.
Yes, awesome.
Kill Frosty. That kid's fucking tired, man. You don't want to be doing this shit.
She's cute.
Yeah. All she wants for Christmas is her 2 front teeth.
Kids are extremely observant and speak their mind. How come none of them have been like, that's just a guy in a costume? Is that supposed to be Ricky?
Ricky, yeah.
I mean, Ricky also cute.
Yeah, the one we had the cutaway to.
He actually looks more like Billy at that age than the kid they cast as Billy with the mullet.
Maybe, yeah.
Tell me that doesn't look exactly like the little boy.
Yeah.
From the station
wagon. The more
wagon.
rounded face and everything. Yeah. Softer features.
Cherubic.
Yeah.
Oh, get that bitch. Naughty. None of these kids are screaming or... They've now been witness to two Santa murders. Santa's murdered.
I think he got the tie straightened finally.
I still think it's because they filmed this the day before they filmed the other one. I mean, these kids are so fucked. So bad.
Nice camera movement here.
Dirty shoes, kid. Ah, they're orphans. It's fine. Nobody's adopted them? That looks exactly like the kid from the car. That should have been Billy. Yes!
Naughty.
Yes! I love it. I realize the scenes, in the toy store are a little... but I don't know, they serve to set up the spree.
Yeah, it just the kind of trappings you have in terms of like, okay, you gotta go from real little kid to not quite so little kid to full grown guy that kind of breaks up the acts a little.
Joe Gutt is a good name.
A little unevenly.
A lot of good new Christmas songs here. We gotta look for the. we need the music.
Yeah.
Craft services and catering are two different things.
Like Don Shanks from Halloween 5.
Yes, Don Shanks.
Well, the guy who was playing the cop who got axed to the gut actually had a role in Halloween 5 as some kind of doctor role, but I didn't recognize him from that.
Huh.
He looked familiar, but I like Halloween 5 some kind of doctor. It didn't register with me.
These credits are going awfully fast.
Could slow them down. The film doesn't run. Here we
go.
Quite super long.
Specially recorded songs. Santa's Watching. All of these songs were written by Morgan Ames. All of them. Huh. Well, except for that last couple, but... I think they're all originals.
That's interesting. Explains why I haven't heard of them anywhere else.
that Santa's watching Santa's whatever song. Yeah. It's a good little. I mean, it's creepy.
It's as good as any other crap they circulate.
Yeah, but it's good. I don't know. This one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's sing-songy. It's. It's good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Sleigh Ride with a Y. I like it.
Yeah, that was the original title of the film.
Okay. I think I like Silent Night, Deadly Night better.
Yeah, it's a stronger title, I think. Yeah.
All right. Well. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, and
hopefully you're not naughty.
Stay nice, people. Stay nice.
Stay nice. We'll see you again on New Year's.
New Year's, guys. So thanks much. Take care. Happy holidays.
Bye-bye.